Hello, everybody. I am just going to post this in my beauty bar. I usually try and post on my regular Facebook timeline because with some of the settings with a closed group and stuff, it's hard for me to convert the video for subtitles, closed captioning, and things like that. But anyway, I wanted to do kind of a long live and just see if I can increase my viewer base in here. And practice with some of the makeup that I have. I have really started collecting some of these products, and so I've had a chance to really try a variety of them. You know, we have a ton of lip products. We have lipstick, we have liquid lipstick, we have lip gloss, lip stain, the Bon Bon's tinted lip balm, and we just have a lot of products. And so, you know, when you start out, you get this amazing presenter's kit and you have just a little bit of each part of the collection, just enough to get you kind of excited about it, and then you're off and running. So I've been using my royalties to buy new products, and I'm getting quite a collection now. So I thought I would just go through my skin regimen that I do every single morning, and that way you can kind of see what I'm using and what I like. And maybe you'll be interested in something too. So, my husband bought the Daily Divine Moisturizer. I was really skeptical about it at first because I have such sensitive skin and I have all this, you know, redness that happens, especially down here. And so, I've always used my other product. Well, for maybe 15 years I've been using it, and it's worked great. It had a little bit of sunscreen in it. Hey, Annette! And it had, you know, a lot of kind of oil base to it because I have super dry skin and super sensitive skin. So that's what I've always used. I was nervous to try something new. I've been using the Daily Divine Moisturizer. My redness is actually improving a little bit since I've been using it, and it's not leaving, you know, those pools of oil at the end of the day. I put it on first thing this morning, and I don't have that oil around my nose and around my chin and up here between my eyes like I was getting with the other stuff, sometimes up here on my hairline. So I'm happy with it. So normally what I'll do is I'll wash my face, then I'll put on the moisturizer, and then I'll use this. And this is called BB Flawless. And it looks like my husband's watching because I see all his little doves popping up. Hi, honey. So this is called BB Flawless. It does have a slight tint to it, and you can get it in a lighter like I did. I think this is called cream. I can't remember what color I got now. But they also make a darker one. Clearly I don't need a darker product, right? So I'm going to just use a little bit of that on my finger, like that much. And I use this. It helps to create more of an evenness all over. And I'm going to just put that all over my face. I do it on my nose, across my forehead, all the way down my neck. I know this is not an ideal time of day to go live because a lot of you are trying to make dinner for your families and are just getting home from work, and who cares about makeup right now? If you're watching this later, previously recorded, then hi to you too. Okay, so I get my BB Flawless on all over. You cannot feel this stuff. It is so light. You cannot even feel it. And here is my favorite. I don't know whether I should do the concealer first or if I do it after. I'm going to go ahead and do it first. This is the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. This stuff is amazing. A little goes a long, 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 long way. When I first started using it, I got a little bit crazy, so I'll try to calm down a little bit tonight as I do it. I just take literally, like, it's not even the size of a pea. I'd like to do a little bit under here. I'm kind of rested from my cruise now, so I don't need it as much as I usually do. And I do it all on this red chin of mine, just like that. You can do it on your forehead. You can do it down the nose for a little bit diminished look. So, and I just kind of pat it in there. I do have a blending bud that I use sometimes. I wet it completely. Let me show you what that looks like. This is a blending bud. We sell these also. These are really nice. You get it completely wet, then you wring it out. I'll even roll mine in a towel to dry it off. Hey, Mary! And then you use it to kind of blend. This is dry. This is not wet right now. Okay. and it helps evenly distribute it just a little bit better. Hey Lisa, it's my cousin. How are you doing? All right, there you go. So I did just a teeny little bit of that concealer. And for me, it's all about some evenness. Like, see how I've got like this strange thing right there? I could even use a little dot of concealer right there too. This is my favorite product so far. I know I say that a lot. I really do mean it. This is the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation, and this comes in, oh gosh, do I even know how many colors it comes in? Let me look. I have a thing right here. Oh, there's my big hand for you guys. Here we go. You can see all the different shades we have. I am so super fair, but I actually use this one or even this one. This one would be more like if you have white hair, gray hair, very, very blonde hair, that kind of complexion, very fair. More freckly, more red, pink complexion would be these two. So you've got scarlet, then organza, that's what I have here, and then velour. So I'm using the organza. This product comes like this. It has, it's almost like an eyedropper applicator, which is really cool. And this stuff is so velvety when I use it. Just going to put some on right here. Again, use your blending bud if you like. I use my hands because this stuff is so smooth and it feels so good going on. And I just feel, you know, I just feel like I can get a pretty good distribution with my fingers. I'll usually spread it all out wherever I want it. I hear my children screaming upstairs. And then use the blending bud to even it out more. Okay. How's everyone doing tonight? We're back to reality after our week-long cruise, and it was nice. It was relaxing. I gotta get around this little guy. It was a good week. It wasn't exactly the way my husband and I envisioned it. I have to be honest about that. We had a fear that because Rafe, our youngest, was not going to be 2 until March, that the camps wouldn't take him, that they'd be sticklers about it. And guess what? They were sticklers about it. So that was kind of a bummer. We ended up having him a lot. You know, they'd say to us, well, you can bring him back for night owls. Night owls is 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm going to bring my almost 2-year-old to night owls. Okay. Like my husband we can't even stay up that late. Seriously, people. Anyway, I think they do that on purpose. They know you're not going to bring them back. All right, so I have some nice even coverage going here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my new bronzer I got. This is called Beachfront Bronzer, and I'm using the color Sunset. What's really cool about these bronzers is that they come in both a matte and a shimmer. And so the way that I use it, and I'm sure you can use this for all kinds of stuff. You can use this for contour and sculpting and shadowing and highlighting. You can use it as a primer on your eyelids if you want to. I literally take my brush, my big flathead brush, and I just go across just like that. And then I just go up around the edges, across, and I maybe do a little bit up here, down my nose, definitely on my neck. Just like that. And it just adds a little bit of color and a little bit of shine. Hey, Mary. All right. Next, I'm going to do some primer on my eyelids. Like I mentioned, you can use that Beachfront Bronzer for the primer on your eyelids. If you don't want to use that, you can use, that's not it. You can use the eye primer, which I have right here. Again, a little bit goes a long way. This is slightly tinted. It has a little teeny bit of color. I'm using just a teeny tiny little bit. That's actually probably too much. Get rid of some of that here. Okay? And you can just apply it on your eye, right across. And what this does is it helps to let your eyeshadow last longer throughout the day. The eyeshadows that I've been using are from the Moodstruck Addiction palettes. I have 3 of them now in my collection, and I love them all. Number 3 is my favorite. And the primer, they are highly, highly pigmented, so it doesn't take a lot of the eyeshadow to get a lot of color. So, I mean, you're really, literally just tapping, just getting a little bit of color on your brush, and then you're even knocking some of that off because it is so highly pigmented. The primer will help let that set and stay all day long. It's also exciting. We just had an announcement of some of our new products, and I know they're coming out with like a set spray. So when you're all done and you're glamorous and you're beautiful and you're ready to go, you can just right in your face do that. So I'm looking forward to that. We have some really cool stuff coming out. I don't want to be a big spoiler here, but we have a brow palette coming out. Clearly for people like me who can really use some brow attention. I have none, so that's kind of an issue for me. All right, I have the primer on. We also have some sparkle shimmer lip glosses coming out, some new colors in the Opulence lipstick coming out, some more colors in the liquid lipstick, I believe, just off the top of my head. I can't really remember it all. Oh, I know some matte colors in the cream eyeshadow that I use all the time that I love. So I think I'm ready to make a face now. Like this is clown school. Got all my base on. I did not get the blusher yet. I'm waiting on that. I think it's arriving this week, so that's why I'm not putting any blush on. I have my medium color Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner. This has a brush on one side of it for getting some people who have eyebrows, for getting those under control. I clearly don't have that problem. And then the other side is the pencil. It's thin. I was actually worried about it when I first got it, that it wouldn't give me enough coverage. It gives plenty of coverage. I'm very happy with it. That's what that looks like, and it rolls up. So that comes in three flavors, 3 colors: light, medium, and, well, I can't remember, but you get the idea. Something darker. So I'm using the medium. My mom uses the medium. I'm going to look in my mirror I have over here because I don't think I can do this in the phone. I mean, I can, I just don't know if I can do it well. So just upward brush strokes, and go on to this one. My husband's wrangling the kids upstairs for me. I've been wanting to do this video all day. I was with my mom most of the day, and I wanted her to do a video with me because she is also a Younique presenter. And she's learning too, so it would be fun for us to do a mother-daughter live, I think. How am I doing? It's really hard to see. Uh-oh. It looks like I need the brush after all. All right, and we'll go with this side again. All right. Uh-oh, I hear little Rafe crying. Uh-oh. Our kids are a little out of sorts, more than usual, because of the cruise and being gone and, you know, trying to get back into their routine. So it's a struggle today. Kenny had a hard day at school, but we'll get back at it. It's not going to prevent us from going on a family vacation in the future. That is for sure. In fact, this was our first trip that we had taken as a family. Like a vacation trip where we weren't just going to visit family in 8 years. The last time we did a vacation, we went with my mom and dad, and we did a 2-week cruise out of San Diego to Hawaii. Visited every island. It was awesome. Emma was 5 months old. It was really an awesome trip. And I feel like this one's darker than the other one, but I'm gonna move along. How long can you guys watch me put on my makeup? Okay, in this tiny, tiny little phone. Hey, Michelle. I got both cousins on here. Hey, Cicely. All right, so I have some eyebrows. I thought I would put on some eyeshadow. I don't know. Should we do a vote and see what palette to use tonight? I'm wearing a pink shirt, so palette 3, my favorite, would probably look the best, but I'm really not going anywhere, so I can use any of them. So let me show you what I have. We have 5 palettes. It's the Moodstruck Addiction palettes. This is number 1. It's all brown tones. My friend Kelsey just ordered this and is super happy with it. She has very similar coloring to me, kind of the freckles and fair skin and blondish, reddish hair. That's number 1. I have number 3. This is my favorite. I was terrified of it when I first got it because I'm just not a pinky purpley kind of girl, but the colors are beautiful and they honestly are fine on me. They totally work on me. I can use the purples. They don't wash me out at all. The pinks are beautiful too. All the palettes come with both matte colors and shimmer, which is really, really nice. I have been using the shimmers during the day. They don't overpower me. They don't seem nonsensical in the daytime. They're very, very pretty. And this is palette 4. These are the 3 that I currently have. I have to buy a couple more to have the whole collection. This palette 4 has some of the browns, which I like to use, and it has the blues. I'm a little bit afraid of the blues. You know, you don't want to end up with that kind of pastel-y Barbie look, but these are really, really classy colors. So super happy with all 3 palettes. The one I like the best, like I said, is number 3. So does anyone want to put in a vote for which palette to use tonight, and I can get a little practice out of it? All right, let's see. I see my friend Cho is writing to me. Maybe she'll come on and join us. She knows all about these Younique products. All right, I'm not seeing any more comments pop up, so either no one's commenting or my comments aren't working, which happens sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Addiction palette number 3 since it's my favorite, unless I see something pop up in the next few seconds. And I'm gonna show you how I've been doing it. I have been increasing my brush collection quite a bit. They need to be cleaned, so sorry about that. And let me kind of show you what I have. Oh, Annette says first one. Okay, we're gonna switch to palette number 1. This I've been using for eyeliner, this brush. This is very cool. It's super, super thin, as you can see. You can get that nice thin line and kind of wing it out very, very easily with that brush. This is a blender brush. I use this when I'm done and I have like those crazy dark kind of V's happening, which I want, you know, into the crease and down into the lid. I use the blender to really kind of mellow that out so that you don't have those drastic lines in your eyeshadow as you change colors. This guy is my cream shadow brush. The cream shadows we have are awesome. Let me find one to show you. I want to order this in every color. I only have one color, and it's this gold color, which you're probably like, ooh, but this is awesome, and maybe with palette 1 I can actually use it. This goes on wet, super easy to apply, and then it dries into a powder. Lasts all day. You don't end up with crease marks with this at all. It's very, very, very cool. Very happy with their cream shadow collection. So that's a cream shadow brush. Then you also have, this one is a double-sided. This came in my presenter's kit, actually. It's got the sponge end and then the brush end. And I use this when, hi Lauren. I use this after I have finished the crease, when I want to add just a little bit of maybe shimmer color on top of the dark crease color that I'm using. Hey Cindy. Oh Cindy, I think that you're probably my oldest friend on here. We've been friends since we were little kids, like climbing through the drainage pipes over by Hoyt Park. You remember that? Oh, okay. Well, have a good night. Thanks, Cindy. You can watch later. And then I have this brush. This is the crease brush. And I really am happy with this. You can get right in there. And I want to talk about the crease. Maybe I'll just wait till I'm doing it, about how you actually get in there. The crease, I was mistaken, and maybe other people are misled too. I thought the crease was this line that I make when my eyes are open, and that's what I was following when I was doing my crease lines with my shadows. That is not where you're going with that crease brush. That is not at all where you're going. You're supposed to be going under that brow bone, right along your eyeball. So see how I can just go right above my eyeball like that? That's what you're doing when you're doing your crease. Not this line here. You want this line here. You're following your eyeball around. That word eyeball, sorry. Hey Cicely, thank you. All right, this little guy I use, this is very similar to my cream shadow brush. I usually use it to pat up onto the brow bone, to get up in there, and then I have these two. They're smaller than my blender brushes. I use them to do some highlighting on my cheekbones, above my brows, maybe down my nose, my chin. You can even do like a V right here, and I'll show you all of that. So let me shut up and just start doing it. Okay, Annette, we're going to do Addiction palette number 1, just to remind everybody. These are the browns. This is what Kelsey just bought. I'm sorry about all the light. You can kind of see what my setup is here. I have my ring light that I just got from we have this really cool thing here in Scripps Ranch. Maybe everybody has it. It's called Buy Nothing Scripps Ranch. It's on Facebook. You become a member of it. You have to be approved. They don't let anybody in who's not local. And then people just give stuff away on there. It's just, all the crap you have in your house that you don't want anymore. People just put it on there, put a picture, and say, here, does anybody want it? And usually several people, a dozen people show up and they'll say, yes, I want it. You give them you private message your address, and they come over and they take your stuff, and it's awesome. So anyway, my husband put it out there. He said, hey, my wife is starting a makeup business and she's looking for a vanity mirror with a light, and boom, one popped up and I took it. So that worked out perfect. Here we go. So this is palette number 1. And what I usually do, I put on the eye primer first, so my eyes are primed and ready for this. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I'm not going to do the crease first. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking it through in my head right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these fatter brushes, not the blending brush, but a little bit smaller, and I'm going to start with this color on the end here. It's called Elated. Elated, right here. It's the very first one. And I'm going to use that for full coverage across my entire lid. Okay? And the reason you have so many brushes is because each brush does a little bit different of a look, depending on what you're using. And so, if you're using a shimmer, you want to use a brush that's really going to spread that out across your crease or across up under your brow. If you're trying to get full coverage like this, you want a little bit wider of a brush. Maybe even a flat top brush would work good for this. And you're just kind of setting up the lid. I see now that I demonstrated with my dirty crease brush, I see that that's kind of darker over on that side. It's hard to see in this tiny little phone. Sorry about that. All right, so also the way that you're using your brush is important. You can have like a patting that you're using, or you can have kind of a sweeping motion like this. Okay, so next I'm going to start with the crease. Okay, and this is the part everybody's scared of, and I'm scared of it too, but the more I do it, the better I'm getting at it. All right, the natives are getting restless upstairs. I hear doors slamming. All right, so for the crease, I'm going to go ahead and go with this darker one right here. It's called Chipper. And when I take it, you don't, like I said, these are highly pigmented, so you don't need a ton of makeup on your brush, okay? So I want you to kind of see. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to roll my crease brush in there, and then I'm going to tap it out to get the excess off of there. And then I start right on the edge and I go around the eyeball, just like I was talking about, okay? I roll it, tap it, and go right. I'm following that right under that brow bone, okay? And if you want it to be darker than you think, I mean, as you're looking at it, you go, oh my gosh, that's so dark, oh no, oh no. That's what you want. That's why we have the blending brush, because you're going to blend it when you're all done. And because you're going to have layers here, you need that base to really be dark so you can see it. Now, a lot of people can just go to this middle section when they're doing the crease color. A lot of people will go all the way down into the middle here. So it's up to you what you decide to do. And then I kind of wing it out like this, almost like a V. Uh-oh, poor Rafe. Poor guy. All right. And then we're going to go on the other side. Go up a little teeny bit onto your brow bone and then into a V like this. Okay? Let me look in my regular mirror and see what's happening here because I can't see in the phone. Okay. Now I'm going to add the shimmer color. We can go either way. I could either do the swanky right here, or I could do the brassy. I think I'm going to go ahead and go swanky on this. And so what I use is that double-sided brush. Has the sponge on one side. You could use that as a crease brush as well, by the way. And then it has this kind of wider angled brush on the other side. I'm actually going to just wipe that off a little bit because I should have cleaned my brushes before I started. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do swanky. It's this kind of shimmery color right there, right next to Chipper, okay? You just need a little bit on your brush, tap it off, and then what I do is I go right over that crease and I start to kind of move up onto the brow cheekbone, just like that. Okay, the other one. And now you can kind of see that shimmer starting to show up. So I'm not really using a sweeping motion with this. I'm kind of just patting it on there. We want to avoid that punched in the eye look, right? There you go. All right, so we have our swanky. You can kind of see, oh, let's get that V more. How about this side? Am I looking swanky? All right. Next, here we go. I'm going to just do a little teeny bit of blending because you can see this is getting really dark on the side. Again, this is my great big brush, big blender, and you just kind of punch at it like this, just like that, okay? Okay. Now, I was talking about that cream shadow. Without the cream shadow, probably what I would do, no, I'm just going to stick with the palette. Let's just stick with the palette. Let's not get crazy. I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab, sorry, let me figure out what I want here. I'm going to grab this little kind of stubby brush that I have, and I'm going to use, we're going to go for a little bit of a pop right here in the middle of the eye, okay? And you can even do a matching pop underneath. And I'm going to use Brassy on this one. And what I'm going to do is to kind of get the pigment just a little bit stronger in it, as I'm going to use a little teeny bit of rose water. I'm going to spray my brush with that just to get it wet, okay? And once your brush is wet, you can grab a little bit of that Brassy, and then I want you to pat it onto your lid right here, just like this. Hey, Joe! I saw you were messaging me. I will check that as soon as I'm off of here. And do you see how, because I got that brush wet like that and I'm patting it on there, it really brings out that pigment color. See that? All right, do the other side. And this is really to help your eyes kind of pop, okay? I have to look at my bigger mirror. Can't really see in the phone. Okay, and like I said, you can even do a little bit right underneath, okay? Probably not while using a cell phone video. There we go. Okay, so far we've used Chipper for the crease, followed by Swanky, followed by Brassy, and don't forget we did full coverage with the Elated right at the very beginning for full coverage to kind of get the lids ready. And now I'm going to do a little bit more blending with my big blending brush here and just keep working that. Okay, now we're ready for our light, shimmery, highlighting color. And for this, I use kind of just a poofy brush. It's smaller than the blending brush. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to use Sincere. Sincere is the second color here. Very similar color to Elated, but this one has shimmer in it. Okay, and I'm going to use that on a dry brush this time. And I'm going to go right up here under the brow. Okay, and this gives it a nice little shimmer, helps open up your eyes a little bit. And you can use this stuff even like here for a little bit of light and contour on your face. Okay, you can use a little bit of it here, just a dot, and you can even use a little bit, if you wanted to, up above the brow. Some people will put it up there, but yeah, this is the main area here. What do you guys think of this palette? I think this is absolutely beautiful. All right. What do you think? Now, the other thing I was talking about where you could do the pop on the lids, if you have it, is one of the cream shadows. And like I said, the Splurge cream shadows, I think it comes in 12 colors, 14 colors maybe more. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might be closer to 20 or 22. But anyway, these go on wet, and then they dry into a powder. Love this product. I'm gonna try some eyeliner. I haven't tried this live on a little cell phone before, so wish me luck. I have 2 liners to choose from currently. One of them came in my presenter's package. It's a pencil liner, like this, and I forget what this is called. Oh, Proper. Proper is the name of this. It's a dark brown. And then I bought, that's not it. Where is it? I have a liquid liner somewhere, but I can't find it now. Guess we'll be using Proper tonight. I did buy the liquid liner, and I'm super happy with it. It looks like a marker. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Looks like a marker, and you can see how the tip is with it, and you can just draw your eyeliner right on. So what I've been doing is I've been using this, and it's, what color is this? It's the dark one. It's called Perfect. I've been doing this on my upper lid, and then I've been using the Proper to kind of come in along the bottom of my lower lid. Okay, so let me see if I can do this on a phone. Here we go. I can't. I'm gonna look in my other mirror. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Okay, this is not beautiful at all. Okay, we're gonna hold, please. No, no, no. Not at all what I was going for here, people. Turns out I cannot do eyeliner live on a small cell phone. Okay, I'm not giving up that easily though. So let's try again. My word. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. Am I making it better or worse? Hard to tell. I got crazy, sorry. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Try to do a better job. Uh-oh, I'm not doing a better job. So for future videos, I will already have my eyeliner on because apparently I can't do this live. All right, is the liquid liner waterproof? Good question. I don't know, but I will find out for you, Cho. If I had to guess, I would say yes because their mascara is waterproof. And I'm having a hard time getting the sucker off of where I screwed it up. So, yeah, I'm going to go with yes, but I will definitely get an answer for you. And let everybody know in the comments here later. Oh my gosh, somebody help me. Is anybody able to help me with this? Can somebody run over? Cicely, are you close? Come over and do my eyeliner for me. Who's the professional here? All right, guys. I'm abandoning ship on that because I just can't see. And I'm going to go back to my Addiction Palette 3, and I'm going to use this right here and this little mirror right here so that I can do it better. And I'm going to do it right now. Fix this up. Oh yeah, way better. Okay. Yay. Sorry guys, give me just a second to pull it together. Looks better, doesn't it? Addiction Palette 3 to the rescue. All right. Hey, Nancy. I've had so many cousins on here. I had Lisa on here and Michelle and now Nancy. How are you? All right. So everybody's watching me do my eyeliner very terribly. I thought I was doing pretty well right up to that point. Let's move on. Okay. Now, I'm glad you came on here, Nancy, because now I can, bye, Annette. Have a good night. Because now I can show you or talk to you about her little trick. with this mascara. What she does, I curl my eyelashes. What Nancy does, is this right, Nancy? She heats up her curler. Oh, hey Jessica. Oh, shh, sorry. Hey, Jessica. Nancy heats up her curler with a blow dryer. Is that right, Nancy? And then curls her eyelashes. Hey, Cindy. How are you? Is it freezing in Virginia? All right, we're curled. And then that gives her that extra curl. And I'm telling you, you guys can go troll Nancy's Facebook later, but that girl's got some crazy awesome eyelashes. All right. So it's good to get some of her tips and tricks. Here's my mascara. This is what I'm looking for. So it comes in this little pouch, 2 tubes. I've had a couple comments that it's just too many steps for people, and I get that, but it's really not. It does not take me any longer to use this mascara in the morning than what I was using before, because my other stuff, I had to put on 3 coats of it to even see it. This stuff I do 1 coat, and so yes, it's 3 steps, 2 products, but you know what? It really doesn't take me any longer than it did before. She said, yep, warm it with a blow dryer. Really makes a difference. I don't have a blow dryer, but if I make a couple more sales, maybe I can afford to buy myself one, and then I can warm up my curler too. All right, so here you go. Here's your 2 tubes. You've got the gel transplantant, which just looks like a regular mascara. No, that's not it. Just looks like a regular mascara wand, and then you have your 3D fibers, and you can actually see do you see the fibers on there? Do you see that? It's hairy. So I'm going to start with the gel transplantant. I'm going to do this eye first. This is going to distract from my eyeliner job. And I'm going to put this on, and you want to get your lashes nice and wet. Gosh, it's late to be at work, Jessica. You work late. What time is it? Maybe it seems later because it's so dark here with the rain. Okay, so I'm nice and wet there with the gel transplantant. Here's my fiber brush. I take it, I roll it lightly on my hand just to make sure those fibers are adhering onto the wand real well. They're going to come off on my eyelashes. And then I put on the fibers. If you want a thicker lash, you can start at the base and work your way all the way to the tips. If you're happy with the volume of your eyelashes already, then just do tipping, which is just starting at the tip and just doing a little bit of the fibers on the tips of your eyelashes. Okay? And I kind of use this wand to comb at my lashes as well at the same time, because they get a little bit unruly for me sometimes. All right. There you go. All right, and then you want to seal that in with the gel again. So you just go back to that first product. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to let it sit for a minute. I like for it to just kind of dry a little bit before I go back to that. I'm going to use that gel transplantant and start on my left eye. Get those lashes nice and wet. And then I'm going to go over it with those fibers. Out it goes. Give it a little twirl in the hand. And on they go. Woo! Look at that one. Holy moly. Stuff is awesome. My cousin Erin just bought some of this over the weekend, and I said, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to try it. She texted me that night. She's like, this stuff is freaking awesome. Like, I know. I'm selling it to the world. Every woman in the world needs this mascara. Okay, wait. Pay attention to what you're doing. We're going back to seal in the fibers now, okay? So the final step. So just go over there, and you can do more than 1 coat of this if you want to. I don't really ever do it. I don't need it. I've been wearing this mascara every single day since the beginning of the year. I absolutely love it. I get compliments all the time. People ask me if I'm wearing false eyelashes. It's waterproof, hypoallergenic, cruelty-free. Go back over to this guy, seal them in. Well, that's making my eyeliner look a lot better, isn't it? I just don't know if you guys can see how crazy long my eyelashes are now. Stuff is awesome. Have you guys seen the video that my husband made putting it on? That was a great video. I mean, you could really see with his stubby little eyelashes how great this stuff works. Love you, honey. All right. I missed the trick. What did you just do? Oh, okay. Do you mean the rolling the fiber brush on the back of my hand? Yeah. That's just to help those fibers just stick on to the wand and not be, you know, coming off in big clumps. What do you think? And you can also use this stuff on the bottom. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put liner on the bottom. Should I go back and do that? Nah. You can do the 3D fibers on the bottom. I usually do not, unless I'm going like super fancy, which I almost am never doing. I tried it out on the cruise ship for our formal night, and it looked nice. For everyday wear, I don't know, might be a bit much. I just do the gel on the bottom. It's just like a regular mascara. There you go. What do you think? All right, lips, let's do this. Alrighty. So I have been acquiring a lot of the lip products since I've started this. 3 weeks ago, maybe it's been a month now. I'm the top seller on my team. I'm happy to say it feels good. Hopefully that's not just beginner's luck or all my friends and family just feeling sorry for me and sending me their money. I'm hoping that as people try these products, they love them as much as I do and continue to buy them as they need them. So we have 1 million lip products, 1 million lip products. We have so many lip products. I can't even like explain them all. There's so many lip products. I'm just going to keep picking up all my lip products. Okay, so we have a lipstick. We have a liquid lipstick. We have a lip gloss. We have a lip balm, and then we have, what am I forgetting? Oh, a lip stain. And then you have your lip pencils also. So I have some crazy colors going on. I have red. This is the liquid lip, and I have this beautiful color. I got this in my presenter's kit, and I have been wearing this daily until I was able to buy some more products for myself. I'm trying to remember what the color is. Sentimental. Sentimental is this color. And yes, I did wear it swimming. I wore it in the hot tub. I rubbed my eyes, and it stayed on the whole time. Yes. Awesome. Hey, Ting. So, Ting, tell us where you're joining us from. Where are you in the world? I also have this in blue, if we want to get crazy tonight. I also have this in purple berry. I should tell you what the real names of these are. This one is called Spellbound. It's kind of got that vampire look to it. And this blue one is very cool. This one is called Superstitious. Superstitious. So anybody? What color do you want me to do? I have the liquid lip. I also have the lip stain I've been playing with. I have 2 of these currently. I have Saucy and I have Sucker Punched. And Sucker Punched is kind of like a hot pink color, and the Saucy is more of kind of a red, mellow color. And then I have, for my lip gloss, Luxe, which I pair up with the lip pencil. Where are you? And it's a nude pencil. Well, it's a nudish pencil. This is called Pouty, and this is a really beautiful combination together. I'd like to try the lip liner and a lipstick, but I like a neutral more. Hey, look at that. I read your mind, Nancy. So you might be interested in something like this. The lip gloss you do have to reapply throughout the day, but I like it a lot. It has a mirror that comes on it. It has your traditional wand. It's spill proof, okay? The pencil, I wore this on the cruise for an entire day. The Pouty is the color that you'd be interested in, Nancy, and you can see my picture that I posted while I was on the cruise. It's with the Pouty lip liner and the Luxe lip gloss. Super, super happy with it. The liner lasted all day. I did have to reapply the lip gloss throughout the day. We're also featuring the Bon Bons Tinted Lip Balms right now for Valentine's Day. They're normally $22 each, and right now I'm selling them for $15 each. And they come gift wrapped with chocolates and free shipping and all that kind of stuff. They come in 5 different colors. I think somebody was asking me about that earlier. I'll have to go back through the comments. If I missed anything or any questions, I'll go back through the comments afterward and message you and let you know, or I'll comment here on this thread. So that's the nude neutral color. I think I'm going to go with Sucker Punched, though, just to show you the stain, because Cho's talking about how much she loves the lip stain. Yes, we do have lots of neutral colors too, Nancy. And if you go to my website, which is youniqueproducts.com/make time for you, you can go to my shop lips section, and it'll show you all of the colors. They'll have a palette of colors. You can click on whatever color you want to see, and if you scroll back up, it'll show it to you great big, so you can really get an idea of all the different colors. The lipsticks come in 16 colors, I believe. The liquid lipstick comes in 10, and that's about all I can remember right now. I'm so sorry, but you can go look on the website, and I can send you that link as soon as I'm done here. I'm going to go with Sucker Punch. This is what the lip stain looks like. No joke. This stuff stains. I had this on today, and I don't know if you can still see. I had to scrub this off to do this video tonight. I mean, I really had to scrub it off. This stuff will stay on you, okay? Cho tried the liquid lipstick. She wasn't a big fan of it. I hope you don't mind me talking about that. The liquid lipstick is not smudge proof, and it does remain kind of... it does last all day. I mean, when I wear it all day. I don't reapply it, but it will come off on stuff. It'll come off on your cup. It'll come off on your napkin. It'll come off on your kids when you kiss them, whatever. But the lip stain is not smudge, is smudge proof, and it lasts all day long. Comes in a variety of beautiful, beautiful colors, and everyone who has bought this from me has been extremely satisfied. So if you're looking for something like that, this is it. And I'm going to very carefully put this on and try not to get wild like I did with the eyeliner. I'm going to use my big mirror. Okay? Sucker Punched. It's really raining. Boy, Ken must have the kids tied up upstairs or something, because it's quiet. If you do mess up, like I have a little bit of an uneven line there, you can go back with your concealer and you can just touch that up a little bit with a Q-tip or your finger at the bottom there. What do you guys think of that color? Pretty bold, huh? Bye, Nancy. Have a good workout. You're so good. And even in the rain, she heads to the gym. No wonder she's so gorgeous. So that's it. So that's my daily regimen. I covered a lot of products here. If you have any questions about any of them, message me, put it on here. Thanks, Jessica. And I will get back to you, I promise. I'll go back through this thread and look at the comments and see if I missed anything. And right now I have the Valentine's Day specials running. The Bon Bons Tinted Lip Balms, I mentioned, and I have those in 3 of my 4 specials running this week. If you want to talk to me about supplementing that with another color or even a lip stain, I'm happy to talk to you about that, and we can negotiate a price on that while I'm running specials. Everything comes gift wrapped, comes with chocolates. Thanks, Lisa. And I'm doing free delivery through this week to get it to whoever you need it to for Valentine's Day. Great for teachers' gifts, coaches' gifts. Give it to your girlfriends, your mom, your daughter, whatever you want to do there. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and it's so good to be in touch with all of you. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll get back to you. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.